Hello, welcome back to the channel of nonsense and a bit of a vlog, because in a week's time I won't be on the new Triumph Tiger Sport 660. I'll hopefully be on my own Tenere off-road in France. Yay, it's finally happening. Oh, the keys in my pocket. Keys in my pocket, hang on. Hold that thought. No, house key, wallet, bottle opener, key for Triumph Tiger Sport 660. I'm doing very well today. So you join me on a bit of a test run of some new stuff that I'm using for my big trip next week. And yes, literally Insta360 X5. I've just set this up in the car park. I've just collected it from Argos, and yeah, I'm just going to test it out on the ride home, take you along for the ride. But that's not the most exciting thing. The most exciting thing is that, well, I'm riding in goggles on the road for the first time, which is interesting. I'm checking out my new helmet and how the audio works with my new Leatt ADV 8.5, which I have to say is already exceptionally comfortable. This is my new adventure lid. I'll wait till we get outside to show you it. I did a load of research into the best adventure lids of 2025, and this was right up there. You'll see there's two versions of this. There's a carbon fibre one, there's this, which is not carbon fibre, it's a bit cheaper, but my god, it comes with a lot of stuff. But anyway, I'll get out of here so you can actually see it in the daylight, and your eyes will be dazzled because it's the high vis one, which I really like. I've got a bit of a thing for fluoro stuff. I don't think it's not too Institute of Advanced Wingers fluoro. I think it's cool fluoro, personally. I am biased. But yeah, it feels like you're putting on a cloud when you first get on it. This comes with so much stuff. It's just under 500 quid, and it comes with the goggles. It comes with proper Leatt bulletproof goggles. I'm not sure what caliber they're talking about. Might be 2.2 rimfire or something like that. It also comes with a photochromatic visor, one of those ones that tints when it gets really light. And I've never ridden with one of those, and it's genius. I rode with it the other day before I got my GoPro mount sorted out, and it's just always the right amount of darkness. But it also comes with a pin lock as well. It comes with everything in the box. So yes, this will be coming with me on the trip next week. Very excited. I'll be taking the visor and doing goggles as well. But at the moment, the big news, my motorbike trip, and I leave in 6 days, is I don't have a motorbike. I've paid for a motorbike. The motorbike is on its way, I'm assured, but my Tenere rally is not here yet. It might be here today, it might be here tomorrow. I'm in Stockholm tomorrow for car things, so I'll be picking up on Monday, I think. I leave on Wednesday, so it's not going to get run in before I go abroad. However, I have a genius plan, and if I was Jeremy Clarkson I'd be saying my genius is frightening, because it's going to have its first service in La Rochelle, home of the Atlantic U-boat fleet in the Second World War. Hopefully they don't put U-boat oil in my Tenere, but by then I would have done 1,000 kilometers on it, mostly off-road. Not sure about running a bike in off-road, but hey, we're going to go with it. And I kind of am of the mindset that it's a Yamaha, what could possibly go wrong? So yes, tour is planned. No hotels booked yet. I don't believe in that sort of thing. I'll do that the night before. And then it's just a case of getting on the ferry in Portsmouth at midnight next Wednesday, rolling off at 8 AM in the morning on Thursday, getting to kind of Mont Saint-Michel via some D-Day stuff, and then heading south on the TET. And I'm not going to mess about. I've had pretty severe anxiety about this all week, mostly because I've never done an off-road tour before, so I don't exactly know what to plan for, what to expect. I do know that you need a motorbike though. Can't wait to get my lovely sky blue Tenere, clap eyes on it for the first time, and also I'll do a video of me picking it up as well. I've got some bark busters to go on it, which I need to do before the trip, and other than that, it's going to be stock, apart from the tyres, which I'll be changing on the first or second day I've got it. So really quite excited about Tenereing of my own. It's kind of been a bit of a dream 5 months now, and it's hopefully coming to fruition this week. I tell you what, this Tiger Sport 660 is a bloody good bike. I've only ridden it about 20 miles so far. It fits me better than the Trident did. It's more upright, it's ludicrously comfortable. And this 660 engine is such a nice engine. It's got such a good amount of power. Not once have I thought, oh, this is a bit slow. And the brakes are good, and it's making me question whether I got a bit too excited about the Tiger Sport 800 when I went on the launch of that a couple of months ago. It handles sublimely. It's everything the Trident is, but it fits me better. But I'll do a proper first ride on this, probably when I'm back from France. But mostly, I'm just amazed by this Leatt. Yes, riding in goggles on the road is a bit of a compromise, because you don't realise, if you're not a goggleist like I'm not a goggle boxer, your peripheral vision is sacrificed quite a lot. So when you're doing lifesavers, you're basically, looking back to seeing, well, you have to look back really far. But even at 70 miles an hour, this peak doesn't bother me at all. And like my new Shark Aeron helmet, the viewport is massive. So when you're running a normal visor, a photogrammetric visor, you get such a good view up and down. It's changed riding for me, it really has. And it just feels really high quality. And I'm coming from an old Shoei Hornet, my matte black helmet that I've had for about 4 years. That's my adventure lid of choice up till now. This feels, I can't believe I'm saying this feels higher quality than the Shoei, or at least equal quality. It's got these little blue turbines in it, which will help the lining rotate around your head if you have an off, so it's not snapping your neck about when you hit the floor. I think there's a similar system in mountain bike helmets, so the lining moves independently of your head to reduce the load on your neck and your brain when you have an accident. Other new stuff for the Tour, as I mentioned, new Insta360 camera. I've dabbled before with Insta360s. I had the One X5, and I'm a camera nerd, and I thought the image quality on that plain sucked. I didn't like the editing workflow. I would have put up if the overall result was good, but it wasn't. And anything other than bright light, well, even the bright light, the dynamic range was poor, the skies were getting blown out. And I know I do low quality videos, but even that was pushing it for me. Then the One X4 came out, and it was the same sensor, a few updated features, didn't care. But yeah, I'm on the hype train for this, because all the reviews, I'll get onto Insta360 reviews in a minute, did show that image quality was vastly improved, dynamic range was improved, there's a new sensor, so I have reason to believe this will now be a useful tool in my video making arsenal, and the image quality will hopefully be better than before. There's going to be a ton of features on it that I just don't use, but yes. Yeah, and it's hard when a new Insta360 comes out, because all the review embargoes lift. All the big YouTubers do reviews of them, like all the American people, not talking motorbike people here. And they're all sponsored videos, they're all sponsored by Insta360. And for me, that's a massive own goal. If your product is good, let it stand on its own 2 feet. Don't pay people to produce videos about your product. It just smacks of insecurity and really undermines everything that they're saying in their videos. And as far as I can tell, there's a handful of non-sponsored Insta360 X5 reviews out there. And it's hard to sort the wheat from the chaff a little bit. What engine? So yeah, I won't probably do a review on it because no one will watch it. I will certainly feature footage from it in all of my upcoming videos. I've just paid 500 quid of my own money for it, so it's certainly not sponsored. And I'll be interested to see how it works off-road, and if I can smash the bejesus out of the lenses, which you can now replace. That's the other thing that really did make it appeal to me, is that if you do smash a lens, it's not a case of sending it back to Insta360. But yeah, a bit of a vlog. Something else I've noticed this week. I'm a big denizen of Reddit, and I'm very interested in what DJI are doing in the camera space, in the drone space, in the audio space. And lots of Americans at the moment, I'm afraid it is just Americans, are sending their drones away to be repaired. And when they're coming back as warranty replacement units, I think they're just sending a new refurbished drone, to be honest. Because they're coming from China, UPS, who is shipping these back to these American dronists, they're getting stung with bills on their doorstep, anywhere between $600 to $1,200 to get their drone back. And these are like $500-600 drones, so double the price of the drone. I can't imagine why it's happened. Nothing to do with a certain orange man. But yes, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm almost home. Thank you for watching. Yes, off to Pre-TET next week. Hopefully going to see the seaside as well, have a bit of a chill out, but mostly doing the TET, doing some history, doing some SAS Second World War history on my Tenere, which isn't here yet, but it will be soon, I'm assured. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.